Hello there, welcome to my next instalment, which is going to be all about our amazing holiday around South Africa, because we've just had the long summer holidays, the Christmas holidays. So if you're very miserable in the UK and you hate your life, or you are very prone to jealousy, you might want to switch off now. Just putting it out there. I'm going to be boasting a lot about South Africa because it gets a lot of bad press. So yay, 3 cheers for South Africa. If you don't want to know, then switch off and see you next time. Bye. So here's my map of South Africa, and we live right in the middle here, in wonderful Bloemfontein, which is very far from the sea in all directions. We were with another family, as you know, from London, and they gave us this little cab, black cab, when they left. So we used this to show us where we're going. So we started here, we're bopping along, I wonder where we're stopping, oh, we're bopping along, and we drove all the way down, first of all, whoops, which way am I going? Oh, this is hard with 2 hands. We drove all the way down here, to near Addo Elephant Park. So the clue is in the title. Oh my word. And this elephant loved, we were in 2 cars, and it loved our little black Fiesta, which was covered in mud. I think it kind of fancied us. So at one point it came all near between our 2 cars, and well, I don't know, it just got a little bit fruity, to be honest, and it was kind of leaning on us, and we were terrified. Anyway, there's lots of pictures coming up later. The best other thing we saw was a dung beetle trying to push this little ball of dung up a hill, and it was so hard. And in the end, Tom got out of the car to help it, because we were just completely emotionally invested in this dung beetle. And we stayed inland in amongst some citrus farms somewhere around here, and we just couldn't believe how beautiful it was. We were in a river cabin. Oh my word, amazing. Okay, and then from there we went all the way down, well actually it wasn't that far, maybe 2 hours, to our next stop, which was Jeffreys Bay, which is a really famous surf beach apparently because it breaks from the right or something like that. Sorry Tom, I can't remember, but it has a really long wave. And so some people surfed. Some people who won't be mentioned got sunburnt, and they had leggings on, so it looked like they had red socks on for the whole rest of the holiday. And we saw dolphins. Oh, it was amazing. We saw dolphins off the coast. And we were sort of in the land now of 2-minute showers and no splashing in the pool, because this whole area of South Africa is having a horrendous drought, and it's really getting serious over here in Cape Town. So that's where we first started to feel it, when the lady said no splashing please. And yeah, but we absolutely loved it there. And then we carried along here along the garden route, which I'd heard of before, and I thought the garden route just meant, like, I don't know, daisies and roses and stuff. We just, nothing could have prepared us. I was amazed. There was forests and gorges and mountains. We went kayaking. It was absolutely beautiful. We were all amazed, and our friends from London were going, oh my word, and we were like, I know, we didn't know either. It was just fantastic. And then we stayed in a place near George here. So we saw baboons along the road, and we stopped at a place called Monkeyland, which was so cool. And the weirdest thing that happened while we were staying here was there was a peacock, which again took a shine to our black Fiesta. I don't know what it was, or maybe it didn't like it, or maybe it could see its reflection in the front, but anyway, it kept pecking at it and scratching it, and just went mental at the front of our car and scratched it all up. So that was a bit weird. Anyway, we carried on. This is a bit of a weird video, isn't it? Anyway, after a few days there, which we just loved, it was like a farmhouse place. The lady wasn't too friendly there, but apart from that, everybody has been super duper friendly. We moseyed on down here. Oh, I forgot a story back here. Somewhere around here, in all the forests and stuff, we did a big walk up to a waterfall, and somebody jumped off the rocks into a waterfall. And you know that phrase that all mums say, if your friends jumped off a cliff, would you? Well, it turns out that yes, my son would. And the reason was he got shamed into it because he was near the edge, and then these little girls going, oh, it's fine, ma'am, I've just done it and Bethany's just done it, it's fine. So I think he kind of got shamed into it. He had to do it, but that was a bit of a hairy moment. Anyway, then we stopped round here near Betty's Bay, where we saw penguins. So much flora and fauna, readers, and it was very beautiful. And then eventually we ended up in Cape Town, and we stayed inland somewhere, and yeah, just fab. Went up Table Mountain, went to Hout Bay, saw the seals, all the rest of it, and then we said goodbye to our friends, which was very sad. And then just the Nichols came back in 2 cars all the way. We dropped Isaac somewhere for a camp here, Lanesburg. Then we stayed up here, Beaufort West, and we basically just drove all the way back home. And when we were nearly home, the front of our little black Fiesta actually fell off in the middle of the Karoo Desert. So maybe it was the peacock, maybe it was the elephant, we'll never know, but it was a bit of a scary moment, really. So that was our holiday, and it was so fun to do it with another family, especially because they're so much fun. And we were really sad to say goodbye. I've got so many hilarious memories, really. Like when we were going up Table Mountain, you're all crammed in this cable car thing, and then it turns around, it rotates, and every so often the window comes past, so you can sort of lean out and you're in the air. And there were people climbing up the Table Mountain underneath us. I mean, why? Who would do that? Who would want to climb up? Anyway, so Ren, the youngest of the Head family, shouted out at them and went, oh, what are you doing? In her Cockney accent. It was hilarious. All the American tourists thought she was so funny. And it was quite fun being with them because people just couldn't understand them. So at one point Tom was talking about a road trip, and I said to my friend, do you understand what he's saying? He said, something about a rope. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. And hey, they said, well, some of them said, they prefer Bloemfontein to Cape Town. So yeah, lucky us, we're back in Bloemfontein. And I'll see you again soon to talk about more normal life. So if I've made you jealous, tune in next time because it'll be more boring, I promise. Bye.